unfortunately, you're going to have to get a phone service provider here in Thailand, unless you want to live off the grid, which could be your situation. Maybe you're doing like a meditation retreat and you don't even need a phone. But if you're the average person, you probably need to get a phone plan. And the good news is it's really cheap. It's pretty affordable. So there's a few service providers. There's this True service provider here behind me. There's AIS, DTAC, a few other ones in Thailand that you can sign up and get a phone plan. I think the average rate is maybe 200 baht per month. And that gets you pretty much everything you need, like fairly fast service and almost unlimited gigabytes for usage. So per day, it's going to work out to be less than 10 baht per day if you sign up with a plan. Yeah, so I guess we'll have to add that one to the needs list. 10 baht per day. We'll just round up. It's probably less than 10 baht, but we'll round up for simplicity's sake again. All right, let's go for a walk and I'll talk about what I discovered after adding up the costs for the needs and wants. Just grabbing a Rubik's Cube there. There's some music playing on this floor, so to avoid copyright issues, I'm going to move up to the next floor in case it catches it in the background. I've had some problems with some videos, like there'll be some music playing and then I can't use that section of the video because of the music. There's music on this floor too. It's pretty quiet here, but there's a lot of people around, so I'll go up to the top floor where the cinema is. They're playing that Celine Dion song, My Heart Will Go On here. I don't think it will get picked up on the video, thank God. There's a gym behind me too. This might be an expensive yours if you like to work out, but for myself, it's not really a consideration. I do a lot of walking anyway, that's all you need, right? Just get a little movement in your feet, get some old man bands, do some workout in the hotel, maybe some push-ups and sit-ups. It's cheaper too. Zero cost. Okay, so let's talk about the cost of living in Chiang Mai and what I found out about the wants and the needs. If you guys have been following along the entire video, you probably have a better idea than I do because you could see the prices. I couldn't see the prices and I wasn't keeping track as I was walking. I just have them on the screen. So I went back to my hotel at night and I added up the totals for each column there on the left and the right. And I have a very surprising conclusion. The needs and the wants were almost identical for the totals. Okay guys, so I have my cheat sheet here of all the totals for the costs of the needs and the wants. So let's do the needs first. We have the water, the meals, the laundry, the accommodation, transportation, and the phone fees. The total came to 580 baht per day. And for the wants list, we had the coffee, the beer, the chips, the seeds, the vitamin drinks, the wafers, yogurt, ice cream, gummies, chocolate bar, fruit, and the smoothie, sticky rice, meat, and the massage. The total came to 575 baht per day. So like strikingly almost identical. I was super surprised after calculating that one. Per month, we're looking at, for the needs, basically the same for the needs and the wants. So the needs total per month came to 17,400 baht per month, which works out to approximately $510 per month. If you really wanted to live in Thailand without any of those wants, it would be incredibly cheap. Like everything's covered. You got a roof over your head and your meals are covered. Basically just for survival, it's only $510 per month. That's incredible. So like per year, what does that come out to? $510 times 12? I'll do it right now. So 510 US times 12. So $6,120 per year. Is that right? That's all you'd need to live? Wow. Okay. That's incredible. Alright, and for the wants column, the total came to 575 baht per day, or per month that came out to 17,250 baht per month to cover the wants. So it's almost the same as the needs. That comes to approximately $505 US per month. And if you add them both up, if you just want to have a life of luxury and have all those massages and all those snacks at 7-Eleven and the ice cream, the gummies, the fruit, the smoothie, the sticky rice, the meat, and get a massage every day, you're looking at approximately, adding up both columns totals together, that's 1,155 baht per day for all the wants and all the needs. And if you convert that to USD, it's $1,015 USD per month, which is still super reasonable. That's incredible. And if you guys are thinking of living in Chiang Mai annually, like every year, maybe you're thinking of retiring here or something, if it's $1,000 per month for a roof over your head and all those things that you want and need, annually that's $12,000 US per year to live. That's amazing. Now you can see why so many people decide to retire in Thailand, and even if you're younger, become a digital nomad or just have a really nice long vacation away from your home country. It's so cheap to live here, and you have so much to enjoy, and beautiful weather, sunshine almost every day, great food. It's like the list just goes on and on and on. They're still playing Celine Dion in the background. I don't think it's getting picked up on the audio though. I'm sure you're all relieved you don't have to hear that. I wanted to talk about one more thing before we finish the episode, and that's health insurance. You probably need to get something before you come to Thailand, just in case something were to happen. You want to be covered for it, so you can use SafetyWing insurance. There's lots of other ones online too, but SafetyWings is pretty clear with their description and what it covers. If you're between 30 and 39, it's only $45 per month, around there. And if you're over 40, it goes up to like 75 or so. So like with each decade you go up in age, it gets a bit more expensive, which makes sense. So yeah, check out their website. I'll leave affiliate links in the description if you want to click those. That will help me out. Don't have to, but if you found this video helpful, I'd appreciate it. So yeah, what else can we talk about? I think I might just leave the shopping mall here. I'm in the Maya shopping mall. You know what? Like walking through this shopping mall, I was like, we don't really need any of this stuff. Like, I challenge you actually, go to a shopping mall in your hometown and just walk through and ask yourself, do I really need this? Like, is it a necessity of life? You'd be surprised what you discover. You can live a life of simplicity and still be really happy. I find that people who come to Thailand seem to have that life philosophy, sort of like the minimalistic type of living, that kind of attitude. So if you think that's what suits your lifestyle, you have to come to Thailand. It's really opens your eyes to what life can be like without a lot of the materialistic things that we're often consumed by but unaware of because we live in these bubbles. But once you get out of the bubble, you kind of realize how simple you can live life and just enjoy the things that are free. Oh, let's go this way. There's some music playing. I don't want to get copyright infringement. Yeah, YouTube sometimes picks up songs in the background. and then you can't use that portion of the video. So I'm playing it safe and walking on the other side here. Yeah, if you guys are interested, I also did a walkthrough of this shopping mall in another episode. If you just want to see what's around here, pick up some things that you want but don't necessarily need. They also have massage chairs here. If you want to save even more money on massages, just get a robot to do it for you. Whoa. It's 160 baht for 55 minutes. It's cheaper to get a temple massage. I'm even more shocked about that than what we discovered in the conclusion of this video. It's actually cheaper to get a temple massage than have one of those massage chairs do it for you. Oh, and before I leave the mall, guys, there's one more thing I wanted to say, one more tip. If you book with Agoda and you couple your hotel with the flight, you can save even more money. Like, they'll give you discounts on the hotel if you book the flight with Agoda and the hotel. So, like, it's such an awesome deal. If you sign up with them and even become a member, you can save even more money. So, yeah. I'll leave an affiliate link in the description if you want to click that. Help me out too. Or not. Just go there directly and you can get the deal yourself. Yeah, they might give you a little bit more of a discount, like maybe 5%. I don't know if you click the affiliate link. Don't quote me on that, but it would help me out if you clicked it. I'm gonna go to the basement of the shopping mall and get some food. I saw they had some deals on khao soi downstairs, so that's gonna be my dinner for the day. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.